Kate Garraway announced on Friday the heartbreaking news that Derek Draper had passed away at the age of 56 after a lengthy COVID health battle. The late lobbyist, who suffered a lengthy battle with COVID-19, took a turn for the worse last month after he suffered a heart attack just days before Christmas. The devastated Good Morning Britain star took to Instagram to inform her followers about Derek's death and revealed he was surrounded by loved ones. Mirror showbiz editor Mark Jeffries, who spent time with the couple in happier times following Kate's fourth-place win on I'm a Celebrity in 2019, hailed the ITV GMB star for keeping her promise to save her husband of 18 years in scenes that aired in her ITV documentary Finding Derek. Jeffries wrote in an opinion piece for The Mirror, in the ITV documentary Kate promised to save her husband in an emotional FaceTime conversation they shared, and for the last few years she has done everything in her power to do just that. She got him out of hospital and back home and then continued to get the best care possible to improve his health. She looked around the world at new options to treat him. And she made memories with Derek and their two beloved children Darcy and Billy they all will be able to cherish. Like going to a pantomime together at Christmas in 2021 or seeing an Elton John concert last year, where he even dedicated a song to Derek. Jeffries, who was in the I'm a Celeb jungle in Australia when former political aide Derek was there to greet his wife, went on to reflect on madly in love Derek and Kate were and their impact on the people around them at the time. He added, hugging for photos, and joking around in their Gold Coast hotel after she came fourth were Kate and Derek. And that set of the photos is the one you most often see used of the couple now. They were still madly in love and great company, decades of their family life seemingly still ahead. Just a few months later the COVID pandemic began and Derek was amongst those diagnosed with the coronavirus in 2020. A nightmare situation then unfolded in the years that followed. Derek's health first declined back in March 2020 when he fell seriously ill with COVID-19 at the beginning of the global pandemic. He was hospitalized after he fell into a coma and became Britain's longest-suffering COVID-19 victim, spending 13 months in hospital. His health sadly never returned to its original state, but things had been looking up towards the end of 2023 with the dad of two planning to spend Christmas at home with Kate and their children. However, the family were left heartbroken when Derek took an unexpected heart attack mid-December and instead spent his final days over the festive season by his hospital bedside. Jeffries said, he spent 13 months in hospital, making him Britain's longest-suffering coronavirus victim. There were some signs of improvement over the years, but he has been critically ill since suffering a cardiac arrest in December. Derek's death will be devastating news to Kate and all the family, but she can at least know deep in her heart she did everything she could. And looking back, I still find the events of the last few years slightly surreal when I think about Kate. It doesn't seem that long ago we were both in Australia. Kate announced Derek's death in a post on Instagram on Friday. She wrote, "I'm sad to have to tell you all that my darling husband Derek has passed away. As some of you may know, he has been critically ill following a cardiac arrest in early December which, because of the damage inflicted by COVID in March 2020, led to further complications. Derek was surrounded by his family in his final days and I was by his side holding his hand throughout the last long hours and when he passed. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages. I have so much more to say, and of course I will do so in due course, But for now I just want to thank all the medical teams who fought so hard to save him and to make his final moments as comfortable and dignified as possible. Sending so much love and thanks to all of you who have so generously given our family so much support. Rest gently and peacefully now, Derek, my love. I was so lucky to have you in my life." Jeffries went on to say, Selfless Kate ended her message about Derek's death in typical fashion, thanking others and then saying of her husband, "I was lucky to have you in my life. If Derek was here, he would undoubtedly say the same about Kate."